Hello everyone and welcome to my new video. What is this video about? Well, I'm back here with this Meld project where everything in the track has been made using Meld, and today I'm going to try and make some percussion and sound design because I've kind of pretty much covered everything else in what I would consider to be a track, but I just want to add a few bells and whistles, both metaphorically and literally. So I think this will probably be the penultimate episode in this series, and then the final episode I will actually arrange and maybe kind of finish it, which is a question that I get asked quite a lot. How do you finish stuff? How do you arrange stuff? And I'm like, well, how am I supposed to just make a video about that? I've got to make the song first. So that's kind of what I've done. I've actually made the song so that I can actually address that issue of trying to arrange and finish a song. I also have a little bit of a cold, so my voice might be a bit, and my enthusiasm may also be a bit. But anyway, let's do our best. So I'm going to not listen to anything else that I've done so far. I'm just going to listen to the drums. Yeah. And have a quick sip of some hot chocolate. All right, so when I did that looper video the other week, I made a little drum rack using only operator to do the sounds. And a lot of people were like, oh, can you do a thing about that? And I was like, no, but I might try and sort of recreate it now, but using Meld instead. And the way that that worked was that it was essentially a drum rack with loads of different instances of operator. And then they were all in the same choke group so that they would cancel each other out when new notes came in. So I might try and do the same thing now. But actually, before I do that, I really want to put a crash cymbal into this drum pattern here. So I'm going to first, I might have to remind myself drums that this is in fact the main pattern. They're all the same, I think. So the first thing I'm going to do is make this longer. And we can do that here by going duplicate, and let's have a listen to that. Okay, I might duplicate it one more. Okay, 8 bars, and then I want a crash cymbal. So I've got to make a crash cymbal. Let's get Meld in. And I'm using push to trigger that. Okay, let's have a look and see if we can make, so yeah, I guess like a kind of 808 sort of crash cymbal. So I guess we probably want to start with like maybe some noise. Let's go to oscillator B and see if we can find some noisy shapes. Filtered noise. Okay, that's pretty good. And then maybe something with a little bit of FM here. And quite a little bit of pitch modulation. Let's see. Okay, let's just program that in at the start here and just... Kind of sounds all right like that, actually. I just wanted something to go psh at the start. But maybe we can add in a little bit of pitch modulation on that top oscillator. It doesn't sound like a crash cymbal at all, but it's more about the effect rather than the sound, the impact that it has on the piece. So let's go to the matrix here and assign envelope to pitch mod. That's all right. Maybe a little bit of high passing on the noise. A kind of very synthetic ride crash bell type sound. Okay, that'll do. Right, let's go back to this drum rack and I'm just going to sort of experiment really by just drawing in a load of notes here and setting the chance on all of them to be pretty low, 50%, well, half. Yeah, turn that other shape off. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to sort of... I don't want to take too long with this, so I might actually just record in some automation or something and just screw around. Okay. Let's bring that amp envelope down even more. Okay, that's fine. Let's take a copy of, well, actually, no, let's make a new meld, but then we'll go in here and we'll go to our in-out, select both of them, and I'm going to give them the choke group of 16. Then I'm going to go into the sequencer. I'm going to copy this to here. And you can sort of hear how they're already choking each other out. Let's go to the second one and just find another sort of... Yeah, I just kind of want just to mess about really and just not really... Just record it all in as automation, I think. I feel a little bit ill, I'll be honest. I don't feel like going into too much depth, but I've been taking a break, had a little bit of a break for the start of spring, and needed to get back into the swing of being a Z-list content creator. So even though I feel slightly under the weather, I must do my job. So we'll just start by messing about. Put that to choke group 16 and copy all these notes. Maybe solo this. Oh, that's good. Maybe I can sort of look at... This is a weird sound. What am I doing with my life? Very weird. Let's maybe add like a vowel filter. Hello. Interesting. Oh, what have I done? There we go. Okay, well, this is obviously some of my best work ever. Oh, I recorded that. Didn't want that automation in there. Got to remember to turn that off. There we go. Not sure about this one. Ah, it's a bit more interesting, maybe. It's all in key as well. Okay, let's maybe get all of them and pull the chants down a little bit more. And then I'm going to go to the release here, maybe whack this release up quite high. Let's say copy value to siblings. Let's see, has that done that? Yeah, it's kind of that's suitably weird, because I was kind of thinking like whilst I didn't listen to this, you know, what I've done so far in this video, I did listen to it before I started shooting it, and I was kind of like, oh, it's actually kind of turned into a bit of a melancholic kind of piece, really. It sort of got a little bit of sadness to it, and I thought, well, I have to kind of go against that by making something silly to go in so that it kind of gets a bit of a strange response from people. I've always sort of quite enjoyed doing that when I make songs, is to kind of have like a little bit of everything. you know, there might be some sad bits, but then throw in something to maybe make people laugh. And then it's almost kind of like those two separate emotions have a bit more of a profound effect on each other because you're not really expecting it. So you notice it more. At least that's what I believe. Could be wrong. Could be a terrible mistake. Let's maybe do like one more and then I think I'll be done with this. I think it's very important that I just move on to getting this song finished. This is actually kind of, you know, the fact that I'm kind of making these decisions right now is a clear evidence that I've just had enough of this song and I want to move on with my life. Just throwing in stupid burps and squeals. Sounds like R2-D2, like having a tantrum about something. Netflix is buffering and he's angry. I don't pay $6.99 a month for buffered Netflix. What's this tarp? Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's quite interesting, sort of percussive sounding thing. Oh, some of these I've left oscillator B on. Let's have a listen to it. Yeah, I think this sounds suitably silly. Maybe some of these ones I'll give quite a high chance at the start. Yeah. 100 milliseconds decay. Let's try minus 30. Oh yeah, let's set them all to mono as well. Can I do that? I think I should do them one at a time. There we go. Which one's that? Yeah, this one is. Let's have a look at this envelope. Where can I edit that envelope? How do I do that? Ah, here we go. Right, so that's not it. Where is it? Ah, here we go. What am I looking at? Is that the automation I'm looking at? Show automation. Oh, okay. All right, so maybe I might just make this all a bit more square because these are a bit squiggly. I want it to sound quite robotic, not squeaky. You can do simplify envelope. Let's try that on one of these other ones. Let's go to this one, show automation. Whoops. Select all and go simplify envelope. But that just actually takes some nodes out, which is useful, but I want them to be all square like this. Yeah, this is sounding a little bit more like the idea I had in my head when I sat down to do this. Oh, let's do it for this filter as well. Show automation. Yeah, so it's a very sort of burpy, squeaky, boink, boink, boinky, doinky sort of, what have I just done? Return to, oh no, you have to click that button there. There we go. All right. is that all of them? No, these two. Yeah, so it's just sort of a bit of percussion that I'm going to throw in at certain points. I'm not going to have it going all the way through the whole song. I just thought it would, or it maybe might make like an interesting intro or something, or just something to pull back to. I always think it's maybe quite a good idea to sort of cram in as many ideas as you can and then start peeling them back and maybe only look at ways to sort of have like, say you've got how many ideas have I got here? I've got 8 ideas. So then maybe I might make a decision. Okay, I'm only going to have 3 of those ideas happening at any one point. And then if I want to introduce a new idea, one of those ideas has to leave to make room for the new ones. That way it doesn't get too sort of overcrowded and you're just kind of being bombarded with ideas. I still think there's a few too many notes going on, so let's go to how in Live 12 do I get, it's there, right, okay. Forgive me, viewers, I'm still learning Live 12, but maybe that's actually a good thing. Yeah, I really should sit down and, well, I'm doing it now. I should sit down and use it and learn it. So there we go, we're learning and discovering together. That's what we're here for. Oh, suddenly I really like that crash cymbal. Okay. Okay, I suddenly don't like that much sustain on. Let's... I'd like to... I'm not done. I wonder if... Where's the sustain? Okay, I might map the velocity to the sustain. I guess I can do that here. All right, so let's set that to 100. Go into the clip, select all the notes, and pull the velocity down and the deviation up. Let's see if that's working. Okay. But the velocity is bipolar, which is very strange. I would think that it's only 0 to 127. Because the reason why I'm doing that is I kind of maybe want some notes to have more sustain than others and not constantly. But this maybe hasn't quite worked, and I've got to do it for all of them. That's why. Okay. Oh my God, have I bitten off more than I can chew? So let's go for. Okay, let's map that to 100, and then this one. Yeah, and then this one as well. Tiny little bit more decay. Let's try 250 milliseconds. Okay, slightly less release. Let's go for 800 milliseconds on all of them. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Okay, how long have I been going? 20 minutes. All right, I think that's it. I'm done now. So that is it. The song is done. Let's call this, we'll just call this Percussion. Just call it Perks. And let's rename this to Perks. Yeah, so it's got a kind of squirky, squiggly, squirty, zippy, zoomy, you know, computery, synthy, donkey, gonky, squirts, bleepy, bleepy, bloopy, blompy, blumpy, blimpy. All right, let's hear it with the acid bass. Okay. Actually, let's pan some of them a little bit. Where's the panning then? Not panning, is it? Oh no. Oh, the panning's there. There we go. Okay, let's hear it with the strings. That acid bass has got something going on in there. In a certain frequency that I may have to EQ out. It's bugging me. Too much drive, maybe. No, I'm not going to do this now. I'm going to do this in the next video. So there you go. That is it. That is how you can do some percussion, or rather be it with a cold and very early in the morning and a little sniffly. But don't worry, we will be back in the final video of this inadvertent series on making a track using only Melding Live 12, where I will finish the song and arrange it. And maybe you will find some useful things in that to take away and use yourself. So I'm going to go and put this on Patreon now, where you'll be able to download this project plus many other projects. If you've made it this far through the video, thank you for making it all the way. Watch some of these other videos, hit like and subscribe, join Patreon, join Discord, join the army, join the gym, join me in the next video. See you soon. Bye.